And now I'd like to welcome Mr. Ian Saunders from our local Wildlife Protection Agency. He's here today to talk about the whale that spent yesterday stranded on the beach in Whitney Bay. So, Mr. Saunders, can you tell us how the whale ended up sunbathing on our beach?
It probably swam too close to the shore and the water carried it onto the beach. Unfortunately, once a whale is out of the water, it can't move because of its incredible weight. So that's why the poor whale was still there in the morning when those joggers found him.
You spent a lot of time with it yesterday. Can you tell us what kind of whale it was?
From its size, shape and color, we could tell he was a young male humpback whale between 2 to 3 years old. Humpback whales usually swim quite close to shore, and they move rather slowly. This has made them an easy target for whalers, and sadly, humpbacks are now an endangered species. There are only about 15,000 left worldwide.
Well, we're all glad that he survived.
Yes, at least this story has a happy ending. Most beach whales don't survive because they get too hot when they're out of the water for more than a few hours. Luckily, our local vet, Jake Henner, knows a lot about whales, so he managed to keep it alive until we arrived.
When you saw it was stuck on the beach, why didn't you try to move it back into the sea?
When we arrived, we saw that Mr. Henner had organized some of the local kids into groups, and they were taking it in turns to throw water over the whale to keep it cool and wet. When we saw that it wasn't in any immediate danger, we decided it would be better to keep it comfortable and wait for the tide to carry it back out to sea.
Which it did, thank goodness. Poor thing, I bet he'll look where he's going next time. And talking of next time, do you have any tips for our listeners about what to do if we find another poor whale stuck on our beach?
The most important thing to do is to keep it cool and wet until help arrives. But you must be careful not to get water into the whale's blowhole. Most people don't realize that a whale breathes air through its blowhole. If water gets inside a whale's blowhole, it can drown, even if its body is out of the water. You must also be careful never to block or cover the blowhole, or the whale will be unable to breathe.
Thanks, Ian. We'll certainly be better prepared next time. Now, I was wondering if you could tell us about the way whales communicate through song.